Now a question that came from social media. In enlightenment now, you convey very optimistic ideas to the reader. However, when we look at facts that are happening in the world today, how can people keep an optimistic eye and not be contaminated by a possible trend towards pessimism?
You don't want to be optimistic just as a personality trait or pessimistic. You want to be accurate, realistic, and a key is to pay more attention to data and trends and less attention to news and events. Because the news is a non-random sample of the worst things that happen on the planet on any given day. News is about things that happen suddenly, and most sudden things are bad. An explosion, a war, a shooting, a pandemic. Most good things increase only gradually. They creep up a few percentage points a year, but you never read about them in the newspapers because there wasn't any Thursday in October where it all of a sudden happened. If you look at trends, then you notice so many positive developments that never make the papers, such as decline in crime, such as decline in poverty, such as increase in prosperity. I recommend people spend more time on, say, Our World in Data, a website which shows global trends, or Hans Rosling's Gapminder, and less time on the Twitter newsfeed or Facebook newsfeed reading what happened 5 minutes ago. That gives you a biased sample of what's happening on Earth. And to be aware of just the progress that has been made. That isn't optimism, it's just knowledge of history, but it's a kind of history that often isn't taught because history often is wars and battles and revolutions, not data. It's data that reminds you of the progress that we have made.